part two of my series, of my psychedelic series. I will be speaking about my LSD trip. Here's my little lady. I think she's taking a nap. So, after doing shrooms, like, how many times? Maybe 5. I think I did shrooms like 5 times. So after doing shrooms like 5 times, oh, she's moving fast now. Do ladybugs bite? Ah! After doing shrooms like 5 times, I graduated to LSD. So I did LSD, I was home, and I think because I did shrooms so many times, my system was like clear. It wasn't as, I think my tolerance probably was higher as well. So I wasn't as responsive to the LSD as I thought I was gonna be within the first 5 to 10 hours. So I'm home, I'm like, oh, this kind of feels like shrooms. Like, I'm not feeling any different. I was expecting to feel a little bit more. I don't know what I was expecting, but it just felt like a light shroom high. So my friend comes to pick me up, and I tell her, yeah, I mean, she already knew I'm on LSD right now, and we went and got some food. And then I don't know who offered, I don't know if I said we should smoke or if she said we should smoke. And I was like, yeah, let's do it. So we got some GG, and I never smoked GG after that ever again in my life. That's how the story turned out. So we were sitting in her car, and I was like, wait, something feels different. My brain just went doo doo doo. And all of a sudden, I just felt heavy and mechanical. I felt so mechanical. Like, everything around me felt like robotic. I felt like I came down to 2D. I definitely dropped a dimension or two. Like, I was just like, oh shit. You know, in the movie with the magician, what's his name, Doctor Strange, and you have the people who can manipulate the third dimension. That's what it felt like. It felt like the ground could move in that way, like how density just felt even more dense, but also like robotic and able to be manipulated. It was bad. I was just like, oh no. At a certain point, I kind of lost sense of myself. I was like, wait, like, I looked down, and I mean, I've had this experience before and not being high, where I'm like, holy shit, I'm in a body. But I looked down and I was like, I'm in a body right now? Like, what is this? What am I? I had this experience of what am I? And when that happened, I looked at her, and she looked at me, and I looked at him, and I was just like, girl, is this laced? Like, is this laced? And she's like, I don't think so. I had some earlier. And I was just like, I've never felt like this before. Like, I have never. And the crazy part is that she said, I feel different as well, but she didn't have the LSD. So, but she felt high on LSD. Like, it was just, like, my high was like, I was transmitting it to her. Like, I was giving her my LSD high. And that's actually a thing. Like, after I came down, I looked it up, and it's a thing. It's like a phenomenon where people could get high off of each other just by being like in the presence of each other. So I came down from that. We did have an incident where we got on the highway, like it started raining. The mirrors and the windshield and the windows, everything was getting foggy. We couldn't see ahead of us. Like I had to roll the window down. Yo, we high as fuck. Like I had to roll the window down and looking around like, oh my God, there's an exit coming up. Make a right. And if I could take that experience back, like if I could not do LSD, I would take it. Cause I don't know if I learned anything from that experience. Like I don't think there's like, I'm trying to find it because I try to find the valuable lesson in everything. I'm trying to find the lesson in my LSD trip. And okay, the lesson maybe not to mix things. That could be the lesson. Don't mix things. In my next video though, my third part, I'm gonna be talking about my ayahuasca experience and how I feel about that. It's been since 2017, so like about 6 years, 17, yeah, like 6-7 years. That's a long ass time, but I haven't done any psychedelics since because like I said, I'm retired and I don't need it. I am the psychedelic.